Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So today is March 9th, 2025. I just wanted to pop on here and do a reading on this topic. And the topic I'm going to be referring to are the scientists. Okay, I'm going to call this the scientists. So when I say scientists, I mean scientists. Okay. So what prompted me to make this video, do this reading, is thank you, Duchess of Narcissus, for posting this and reminding me. I had seen this earlier, but I just, you see so many tweets, you just sort of scroll through and you're like, yeah, I know the Epstein list hasn't come out yet. Yeah. Like, I just, but then when I looked at it again, news is filtering out from intelligence agencies that the, list has not, are held up because they contain information not only about a British prince, Prince Andrew, and the wife of another British prince. Who could that be? I wonder. Well, I think we all know. Which makes my mind go back to Harry being honored as a living legend of aviation by John Travolta, who's a well-known, very prominent scientist, right? As well as Tom Cruise. It's well known. There's no secret about it. Push it everywhere. And according to an expert here, Tony Ortega, who I've mentioned before, he has a Substack. He's a former editor of Village Voice. He's been following the scientists for decades now, I believe. And he and and others as well. There's a lot, just like there's a Megxit community, there's a scientist community of people who have defected, left, and have been like Lee Remini or whatever. They all come out and they're bashing and exposing, I should say, the scientists, just like we expose Harry and Meghan. Well, don't you know? According to Tony Ortega and others, as I pointed out in an earlier video, I made an earlier video referencing this, that person in charge of the Epstein files, right, Bondi, remember what a joke it was? She got some right-wing influencers, all who have something in common. They're believed to be controlled opposition. And allegedly, I don't know, I'm just saying that's what I heard. We just all happened to get this binder, and the binder had nothing in it. It was a whole scam from beginning to end, and everybody could see right through it right from the get-go. They're like, you've got to be kidding me. So Pam Bondi is in charge of releasing this. Trump positioned her, and Pam Bondi, there's Pam Bondi there with Trump. And don't you know, ready to follow this? Scientists know all the ins and outs and who the friends are. Trump has a lot of very powerful support scientists, including Bondi's ties with the scientists are so tight. She's one of the very few politicians who made multiple personal appearances at its most holy site, Fort Harrison Hotel in Clearwater, Florida, to tell scientists that she, like them, cares about human rights. So a lot of scientists, a scientist is in charge of releasing files. Harry and Meghan are very close with the scientists, as are the other royal family members who got together with Tom Cruise. And if the wife of a prince could be exposed by these files, doesn't it stand a chance, seems to me, that Harry and my connections with John Travolta and other scientists are the real reason why this hasn't been released? Right? Pam Bondi, scientist. Harry Meghan, royal family, scientists. No Epstein files released. Yeah. Looks to me like the scientist and the scientist ally, Pam Bondi, back information that would be embarrassing to a certain British prince's wife. That's what I'm going to do a question reading about today. Is that the reason why files have not been released? Okay. Let's see. That is what I'm asking. I'm going to do a Lenormand question reading here. It's the best way to get yes, no, because tarot can be iffy. Let's see. Is it Harry and Meghan's connections with the scientists? Are they telling the scientists, telling Pam Bondi, don't release him, don't release him, don't release him? Is it because they're being nice to Harry and Meghan, who they've already been excessively nice to, giving Harry an Legend of Aviation award? And Tony Ortega and others point out that the scientists don't give awards to just anybody for anything. Like, you have to be really in there. You have to be donate a lot of money, be very supportive. You have to be very tight with them. They don't go around giving awards to non-scientists, unless Harry and Meghan secretly are scientists, and maybe they became scientists just for this protection. So let's see, is Pam Bondi not releasing the files because they would incriminate Harry and Meghan, particularly Meghan, exposing them, what she really is and what they are, and their whole operation. And of course, embarrass Meghan, because I'm sure Meghan has been involved with quite a bit, and Harry as well. So yeah, let's see. Is that the reason? Is Pam Bondi not releasing them because they're protecting Harry and Meghan? So yet another thing that Harry and Meghan are involved in, not only meddling in our elections and stealing our tax money and censoring our freedom of speech and stopping the Hunter Biden laptop from being exposed for the election. Now Harry and Meghan it looks like they are single-handedly involved in preventing the Epstein list from being released. Harry and Meghan. Imagine if people knew. Well, let's see if they are. But if people knew that they could be behind this not being released, you know how many people want to see those files? Hell of a lot of people who've been really pissed off, who have been pissed off for many years now, who want those files released. And if it comes to find out, Pam Bondi is not releasing them because the Scientologist told her not to because it might hurt Harry and Meghan's feelings. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I mean, what does it take to take out Harry and Meghan and take them down, to kick them out of the country? What does it take? That's all I have to ask. Is there anything else they could do to us? Stealing millions of our tax dollars, censoring our freedom of speech, attacking our Constitution, and attacking our country, knowing about January 6th, and on top of all that, destroying Netflix with their hideous programming, and then assaulting our eyes, ears, and on top of all that, preventing the Epstein list from being released. That's what it looks like to me. That's what I'm asking right now. Harry and Meghan, the reason why the Epstein files have not been released. I probably shouldn't even say that name either right now, but whatever. I do the best I can here, trying to keep my channel up. Say any little thing I do, bam, it's down again, right? That wouldn't even matter. So let's see. Are Harry and Meghan the real reason the files haven't been released? Are Harry and Meghan the real reason? Let's see what the cards show. Seems to me there's a very good chance of it, no matter what the cards say. I'll see. You'll see here. First card. Hold on a second. Let's get comfortable here. Okay, first card, we get clouds, obfuscation, hiding, drama here. Worry, dog, loyal, a loyal person here, protecting them. A dog is also a protector. See the dog guarding the house here. The protector, the guardian of, I take this as Pam Bondi. She's guarding the Epstein list. This is the Epstein list back here, and there's Pam Bondi here guarding it. Like, you're not getting anywhere near it, or I'll bite you. And then, oh, cross. Now, again, cross can refer to any kind of religion, even Satanism, which we know is very prominent with the scientists, which is the basis of scientists, and as well as Epstein, as well as Harry and Meghan, and so many others, all boils down to the Satanists. Wow. So already I'm seeing there's things being hidden here. And that whole thing with the binders and everything else, it was so obvious that whole thing was for show. And she's acting, and she's gone on. And Laura Loomer, you got to read her on Twitter. She's criticizing the hell out of her, and rightly so. This Pam Bondi woman. Yeah, yeah, causing confusion here. So she's causing the confusion, this Pam Bondi here. She's going in there and throwing all this. Here's some binders to your favorite right wing influencers who are your controlled opposition. There you go. The whole thing is she's trying to shroud this with mystery. You know, they're trying to put out some fake binders and say, here it is, it's released. And I think she thought she was going to be done with it. But instead, it's only made things worse for her. So I take it here. She is obscuring the facts, trying to hide that list because of her Satanist scientists and other Satanists, so obviously all guilty and don't want it out. Money, 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 money. Well, Pam Bondi, I think, is getting well paid. A lot of money flowing around there. A lot of quiet, underhanded things flowing around with a woman. With a woman. Now, I asked Harry and Meghan behind this files not being released, and I'm taking it that's the woman is Meghan, and in front of Meghan is the fish, which talks about money being paid by her or her, whoever her handlers, which we know is CIA and whatnot. Just saying, we all know Renee DeResta, Maria Ressa, all the other ones, all CIA, and they work with Harry and Meghan on camera together, promoting censorship. So yeah, I'm taking it that this is, yeah, a businesswoman, a gold digger. This is a gold digger. The gold digger woman. Well, that's the only reason Meghan would be on Epstein Island. Obviously, she was gold digging. She was trying to snag a rich man. She didn't care if they killed and raped and attacked children. Meghan was just like, money, give me money. So let's find out. Also, an alcoholic here as well, drug addict as well. It could be. So Meghan was probably doing a lot of drugs. She was a yacht girl. We all know she was a yacht girl. And so where else is she going to end but Epstein Island? It's common sense, you know. Oh, did you see that Ellen DeGeneres apology video? The Satanists are acting like all contrite. Like we really believe that. Like Ellen DeGeneres, yeah. Anyways, the Satanists are all out trying to protect these files. But let's see. Are Harry and Meghan the real reason the files have not been released? And I get, ooh, Fox. Fox. It's a negative. It's a negative card. Look at that. Okay. Well, I guess technically you could say it's not Harry and Meghan, it's the scientists. So that might be the real reason I'm getting a no here. So let me ask it another way. Let me ask this question another way. Obviously, Harry and Meghan don't have that power. The scientists do, in my opinion, especially Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi is not strong ally of Harry and Meghan. She's a strong ally of the scientists. Are the scientists the reason it hasn't been released? Are the scientists the real reason these files haven't been released? Let's see what the cards show. I'll just flip them on over. Tower. Tower is an institution, like the scientists, government. Lucky break, some little break here. Be lucky. Oh, bouquet, a surprise, something pretty here. Yeah, they're always trying to make themselves look good. We know that. They're always trying to make themselves look like a religion. And they're not. Well, unless you consider Satanism a religion, but yeah. Words, chit chatter on the internet. and talking to each other. A couple here. Birds can refer to a couple like Harry and Meghan, anchor, their career, their ability to stay where they are, not be deported, maybe. Yeah. I think they thought that they've been lucky with their government. This is like a government card. They definitely have influence in the government. Let's see. Yes, no. Are they involved? Whip. Oh my goodness. I'm getting a no, a negative card. Wow. A whip is an abusive card, a bullying card, and they are abusive bullies, especially if you leave or say anything they don't like. Wow. That I find hard to believe. I really do. They're involved. I see involvement, but they're not the real reason it's not being released. All right. I guess according to these cards, I can't blame Harry and Meghan or the scientists. Surprisingly, I thought for sure it would be them. Hmm. Oh well, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting no, but they are definitely in the fight here. It's a fighting card and going at it again and again. But I don't think I think that they fight for Harry and Meghan for sure. But that's not the real reason. There's something else causing Pam Bondi to not release it. I have to wait and see. Maybe one day it will come out. Yeah, yeah. Well, all right. Well, that's all the reading I wanted to do today. That was just the question I wanted to ask. Yeah. I'll ask one more question. Let's drop a few cards. Are there incriminating pictures of Meghan Markle breaking the law with the Epstein files? Are there incriminating evidence of Meghan committing crimes? Let's see. Throw out a few cards here. 3, stork, book. Ooh, secrets. Book could be like the list, published list there, the book secrets. So that the tree, the connections there, the family tree, Meghan's connections, maybe to the royal family. But this is also kind of if you think of the tree of knowledge. Harry used to pose for pictures, taking a picture of a tree in South Africa when him and Meghan went for National Geographic, and Hillary Clinton liked it. Apparently, this is a eugenics symbol as well as satanic symbol, the tree of life, and stork moving babies. There might be evidence of how Meghan got those babies. Stork, the surrogates. Oh, maybe the Epstein girls were used to be surrogates. That could be the big secret. Family tree, stork, secret. Ooh, I think the Epsteins connect Meghan to her surrogates. Oh my. We're getting into real deep. This is getting real deep. I wasn't expecting to get this deep. I was just going to ask about the scientists. Uh, did Meghan use? I'll ask one more question. I'm going out of the field here. Did Meghan use the Epstein connections help Meghan get her surrogates? Let's see. The cards show ring, contract, commitments. Be a partner there, marriage partner, clover, lucky, something lucky break here. Passion, something that she really wanted, something she felt very passionate about, strong about. Sun, success, prominence here. Cross, Satanist, a prominent Satanist. Harry, Meghan royal family. Epstein, they're all, And yes or no, did she use them? Oh, I got a yes. This is a positive card. Wow. Wow. Yes. I believe that's positive. Yeah. Yep. She did. Meghan used Epstein, connected girls. It looks like allegedly, potentially. That's what the cards are showing. Yep. That's what I'm getting for. And possibly even the connection to Harry was through the Epstein connections as well, obviously. Prince Andrew and everybody else connected. Bill Clinton, all the rest of them. Yeah, so there you have it. Well, DeGeneres. Yep, that's why all these familiar faces came out in the beginning for Meghan. And they got her surrogates there. That's what it looks like to me. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Remember Epstein? He was trying to have like he all these women give birth to his child. He like had a farm or a ranch in Nevada, and he's getting all these girls, and he wanted them all to give birth to his babies. He wanted like an army of babies or something. Really crazy stuff. Yeah. So it wouldn't surprise me. Megan might have been like, "Can I have a couple?" Oh, wouldn't that be scandalous? If Megan's prince and princess, because haven't you heard that the theory, the story that there's supposed to be Rothschild blood in the royal family because the royal family needed money, and so they got it from the Rothschilds, and that's how now there's Rothschild blood in the royal family line. Would it be that all surprising if Epstein wanted Epstein blood in the royal family line? And now we have these two mysterious children who came out of nowhere, and Meghan with her fake belly bumps and the connections to Epstein. Maybe Epstein wanted his bloodline in the royal family. I'll ask one last question because that's what it seems like to me. Why wouldn't he? He thought he was. They're all Satanists, and he just thought he was probably thinking, well, if Rothschild could be there, I could be there. Did Epstein want his bloodline in the royal family bloodline? Let's see. One last question. I'll just throw a few cards for this. I got house. House is neutral, but that is, uh, you know, home, your family. There can be again stork, pregnancy, giving birth, and key. That's a major yes card. Yeah, key can be like the DNA, can be like the solution to get the baby in the house of Windsor over here. Oh yeah, I'm getting a yes, yes, yes for sure. Yeah, Epstein wanted his blood in the royal family line. That's the whole big deal with that, the royal blood, royal family line. So I think the royal family line, the bloodline is completely corrupted at this point, is what it looks like to me. Allegedly, just a rumor. That's all I'm saying. It's just what the cards show, entertainment purposes only. So it was a heavier reading than I was expecting to do today. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that before I get too much more carried away. And I hope you all enjoyed this. If so, please like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.